Mariners, Padres, Seattle in the lead 2-1, top of the 8th. Jason Adam is now in the game for San Diego. He'll face the 9-hitter Ben Williamson to start things off here in the 8th inning.
Throw up a 0 right here.
Comes the fourth arm used by Mike Schilt in the game.
High fastball, ball 1. Rookie Ben Williamson.
Williamson batting out of the 9th spot. 0 for 2.
Hitless tonight.
Right, with a little number in front of the plate.
So you can get a hit here as he takes one that drops in the zone, strike 1.
Jason Adam.
1-1 offering from Adam. Williamson ground ball right to Xander Bogaerts, fire to first, and he's out.
Saturdays are the best night of the week for Padres baseball. With early
Mariners order flips over to the top, and the leadoff man, JP, comes to the plate for the Mariners.
For live music with Padres House Band presented by Nova Kombucha. Get your tickets at Padres.com/tickets. Hey, it's a Saturday night.
Hey,
we're having fun.
Absolutely. Come join in the fun.
Best night of the week
here. We'll let you hear.
First pitch to JP is an outside fastball. Well, now.
JP Crawford 0 for 3 for the top spot in the Padres in the Mariners order.
1-0 offering from Adam. JP ground ball foul.
I was so proud of my son in high school when I learned the days of the week, months of the year in Espanol. Oh, I was
like it was yesterday.
Really good about myself.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Padres need some,
here's the 1-1 offering.
Some runs.
To JP. Swing and a miss. Inside heater. Got JP to cut and miss. It's 1-2.
I got that wrong. I just got an F on my Spanish test.
Okay. And you were so pleased with yourself.
Payoff pitch. High. Count tied at 2.
He tried us his innings, I think. F.
2-2. JP ground ball. Right to Sheets. He'll flip it over to Adam, who covers first. 2 away.
2 ground ball outs so far, induced by Adam. First 2 outs of the 8th inning.
Yeah, hold him right here and get a couple of Carreras next half inning.
2 outs, top of the 8th. Mariners leading by a run. Now to the plate. It's Jorge Polanco.
So 2 down for Jorge Polanco. 0 for 3. Slide out to left, fly out to center, and popped out to third base. Everything has been in the air. They've all been out so far. Chasing.
Polanco swings and misses at the first pitch. Strike 1. High fly ball to center field. Merrill's underneath of it, and that'll do it in the top of the 8th. The Mariners go 1-2-3. Can San Diego tie things up? Manny, Merrill, and Bogaerts do up for the Padres. We'll be right back from Petco Park.
Bottom of the 8th. Padres trail.
Bottom of the 8th here in San Diego. New pitcher for the Mariners. It's Casey Legumina. And this first pitch to Manny is down low for ball 1.
Number 4 used by the Ends.
Manny pops it up in foul territory, and it's going to be in the seats.
Legumina out of Gonzaga. How about that? 15th game. Nice ERA, 1.93. Pointing 149. Four-seamer sweeper.
1-1 pitch. Manny ground ball. JP has it. Tough play, and oh, they get Solano off the bag, but he tagged Manny before he could get there. Out number 1.
But this is a nice play, especially with the wet conditions.
That was a tough play by JP. Had a backhand throw, and Manny wasn't really running hard. So it was an offline throw on the backhand, but Solano was there, and unfortunately for Manny Machado, Solano caught it right in front of him.
Jackson Merrill.
Here's Jackson Merrill. He's 1 for 3 with a single tonight. He's already down 0-1 on the count.
In the 5th inning. Spire came in and got a big
and check swing.
Lefty. Did he go?
He didn't go. Count tied at 1. That was
back 1-2. Sweeper that time from Legamina.
That was a sweeper right down the middle, and Merrill fouled it off. It's 1-2. 1-2 pitch. Merrill fouls it back and gives the Friar faithful a souvenir. One-two delivery incoming. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Merrill strikes out.
Got him swinging. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. And now Xander Bogaerts with 2 outs at the bottom of the 8th. Comes to the plate. And he's had a really good night at the plate tonight. He's 2 for 3.
Yeah, for Xander Bogaerts, had a nice night. Multi-hit night. 2 hits. Both singles.
And an outside fastball, it looks like.
Center, 1 to left. Also has a stolen
Could have been a
base.
sinker. 1-0. That one runs inside, and it's quickly 2 balls, no strikes
Chasing it.
on
2-0.
Bogaerts. Andres Munoz warming up in the pen. He'll get the bottom of the 9th, as that one's in the zone, strike 1. Xander hits one into right field. It's going to drop. 2-out single for Xander Bogaerts. 3 hits on the night for Xander. And with 2 outs, the Padres had the game-tied run at first base.
Xander does a nice job of fighting this one off. That's a 4-seam fastball. It runs in. And the base knocked to right.
So the 2-out knock that will chase.
And now that'll end Casey Legumina's night.
San Diego Mariners.
And does that mean they're bringing in Andres Munoz to face Gavin Sheets? I believe it is. All right, so it looks like Andres Munoz is going to get a 4-out save here. We'll be right back from Petco Park.
Here. And Andres Munoz, who comes in.
Andres Munoz is coming into the game for a 4-out save. First batter he'll face is Gavin Sheets, who has the only Padres run on the night. He homered.
Big trade with the Mariners back in 2020. It was his 20th game. No ERA. How about that?
A couple of unearned runs have scored.
Trying to get something up in the zone right here. A little station to station possibly. 2 out. Hey, maybe even a big hit. Home run would be great. Padres need base runners.
Here we go. First pitch from Munoz to Sheets is going to drop for ball 1. Bogaerts at first is the game-tying run.
Padres with their run tonight. Solo shot in the 4th inning.
One 1-0 pitch. Drops below the zone again. 2 balls, no strikes on Gavin Sheets. And in his career versus Munoz, he's 0 for 5 and he's struck out 3 times against him. 2-0, drops below the zone again. 3 balls, no strikes. Munoz cannot locate in the zone right now.
Littleworth waits on deck. There are 2 outs here in the
And
last
Jake
inning.
Cronenworth on deck as Dan Wilson looks on. A nervous look on his face. Bogarts goes. Munoz fires. That's a strike, but Xander Bogaerts steals second easily. Or will they call that defensive indifference? Not sure, but Bogarts at second. With 2 outs, it's 3-1 on Sheets. Munoz looks over at second, now fires. And Sheets hits a ground ball softly. Solano's got it, and that'll end the inning. The Mariners hang on, they keep the lead, and we'll head to the 9th inning with the heart of Seattle's order coming to the plate. We'll be right back from San Diego. Top of the 9th. Mariners 2, Padres 1. Alec Jacob is the new pitcher for San Diego. He'll get the 9th. His first batter that he'll face is Julio.
Going to hold the deficit here as well.
That one is in the zone, strike 1. At 73 miles per hour.
Well, for Alec, 19th game, he's getting used quite a bit. 19 2/3. Throws below the hitting speed.
That one's in the zone as well. Quickly, nothing in 2 on Julio.
He can be downright nasty. Very tough to stay back on the right-hander.
Payoff pitch to Julio. Up high. Ball 1.
Rodriguez singled to right in the first, grounded out to third in the 4th, struck out looking in the 6th inning. Mariners looking to obtain some insurance
1-2
here
pitch.
in their half of the 9th.
Up high, and the count is tied at 2.
2-2, missing with a fastball.
Good comeback by Julio here.
Remember, the fastball is only 86.
And he calls time.
70s, but a tremendous movement.
Two pitch from Jacob. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 85 at the top of the zone, and Julio could not connect on it. He goes down swinging. 1 out in the top of the 9th.
Cheese right here. 85 coming at you. Can't square it up. It's a big strikeout.
Now to the plate for the Mariners. It's the catcher, Cal Raleigh, who hit the go-ahead home run in the 7th.
Difference in this game
That one
right
runs
now
off the
is
plate,
home
ball
run
1.
To lead off the 7th inning. Off Adrian Morejon. His 15th home run of the year.
That one also runs off the plate outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
It's also walked, so he's been on twice after on a strikeout in the 4th inning.
Up high, and it's quickly 3-0 on Cal. Alec Jacobs starting to lose him here. Randy on deck.
Waiting on deck.
Although, you know what? This next pitch right here, it's not even close.
Here's a 3-0. That's in there, strike 1.
You gotta have these guys earn their way on, man. 3-1, hitters count. How about the 3-0 changeup from Jacob? That's telling you something.
Raleigh calls time.
This time out here as Raleigh backs out.
Here's the 3-1. Outside, ball 4. Cal Raleigh on first base as he draws a walk.
Second walk allowed by Padres pitching in this game. And the first since way back in the first inning when Cal Raleigh walked the first time. Both the walks to Raleigh.
And the guy coming up to the plate not as much as a threat as Raleigh.
And now Randy to the plate.
Guy, righty, so you got that going.
With Raleigh at first and 1 out.
Randy Rosarena, 1 for 3, single to right. Last time.
Randy fouls the first pitch off. Kind of a half swing
so
there.
The soft tosser, Jacob on the hill. The right-handed hitter.
0-1 on him.
Down and in, heads up, left side of the infield. Manny's playing back. Xander's playing back. To keep it on the ground, there's a good chance it turns double play.
One offering to Randy, and that's inside for ball one. That catches the zone, strike two.
That pitch just kind of like floated
That
out
was a
there.
good pitch by Alex Jacob there. A lot of movement.
Great location too, right on the outside corner.
1-2 pitch. Randy pops it up. Elias Diaz goes in foul territory, and it's into the grandstands.
Padres house, first base way.
More 1-2 offering. Randy ground ball down the third base line, and Jacob's going to let it roll fair. It stops on the line, and Randy's got an infield single.
That's all they can really do.
He didn't even bunt, too, but it acted like a bunt. It was just a really soft ground ball, and he gets an infield single out of it.
Hoping. Where's Lenny?
And by the slimmest of margins, Randy Rosarena gets an infield single.
I don't know if you're looking for him, but he's coming out.
Cal Raleigh at second. And we're going to get a mound visit here.
It's Solano coming up next here. Mariners have 2 on with 1 away. Their closer, by the way, already in the game. In case you're not with us, got the first out of what would be a 4-out save. And Gavin Sheets to end the game. He got 4 outs 4 times last year. Once in 2022, and so far this year has not recorded a 4-out save yet. His last save of more than 1 inning was July 27th of last year against the White Sox.
Well, first thing to keep in mind here is that Solano loves that first pitch. 500 average, 2 for 4. Small sample size, but still. Last time up, even though he struck out, he did swing at that first pitch.
Donovan Solano at the plate.
First and second.
0-for-1 with a strikeout, 2 runners on, 1 out.
Ball 1.
And he takes a pitch outside for ball 1. One offering. Outside, ball 2. Yuki Matsui warming up in the Padres bullpen.
Estrada, Adam, and Jacob out of that pen.
2-0 pitch. That's in there. Strike 1. Two-one pitch. In there for strike 2. Solano swung and missed.
Rolling up there at 72 miles an hour.
It's the floater. I love this pitch. See how far out in front he is on that.
Payoff pitch. Solano rips it foul down the third base line.
Fastball at 85. Two balls, 2 strikes here to Donovan Solano. With Raleigh at second base.
Raleigh at second, Randy at first. Mariners up by a run, 1 out top of the 9th. Here's the 2-2 delivery from Jacob. And it's up. Full count. Really good take by Solano there.
Here at the 3-2 the count.
Dylan Moore on deck for the Mariners.
Dylan Moore.
And here's the full count pitch. Solano rips it foul. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming right here.
After the first 2 or 3 pitches, he's changing it up. No pun intended, but the sweeper, the changeup.
Solano fouls off another one.
Donovan played in 96 Padres games a year ago.
Full count. Look over at second. Now the fire. Outside, ball 4, bases loaded.
Bases are loaded. Second walk allowed here by Alec Jacob.
Dylan Moore will come to bat with 1 out in the top of the 9th. And the bases are juiced.
And a little dribbler down the third baseline for an infield hit and 2 walks. And the bases loaded with 1 out, and you got Dylan Moore coming up. Mariners trying to add on to what is only a 1-run lead.
So it looks like the infield's coming in. Cal Raleigh at third, Randy at second, Solano at first. First pitch to Dylan Moore is ripped over the head of Manny into left field, base hit. Cal Raleigh scores. Randy will score. The Mariners get a 2-run single from Dylan Moore.
Dylan Moore driving in a pair.
Being aggressive, first pitch, middle in. That was a sinker. Well, looking to get the hands in. Keeping that ball fair over the head of Manny at third.
And now Mike Schultz will come out, and that's the end of Alec Jacobs' day.
Leody Tavares, who had taken over in right field defensively, is about to be the next hitter, but it'll be against a new pitcher, Yuki Matsui, coming in.
Yuki will come in to relieve Alec Jacob. The Mariners now lead 4-1, thanks to Dylan Moore. We'll be right back.
Yuki Matsui checks in here with 1 out of the 9th.
1 out. Top of the 9th. Mariners now up by 3. They got runners at second and first. Yuki into the game for San Diego. His first batter is Leody Tavares.
Leody Tavares took over in right field defensively and now bats for
and
the first time. Did he go?
Check swing. Did not go. Ball 1 on Tavares.
When we look at the runners in scoring position, it tells you a lot. The take Padres 0 for 8. The runners in scoring position, Mariners 1 for 2 with that 2-run single that just happened. Making the most of their
1-0 offering. Tavares fouls it back softly.
This game 8-6 with
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, winning the popular vote, but not the electoral college, right? That's the way it works.
One. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 91, the outside core of the zone. And Tavares could not catch up to it.
2 runs already in here for Seattle.
Tavares calls time.
Timeout granted.
And the payoff pitch from the lefty Yuki. Outside. 2-2.
It is so huge that the Mariners got that 4th run. You know, you always want to go into the last chance of a little bit of blast. You get a base runner up by 1. Yeah, you hit a homer to tie it. But that 3rd run is huge.
2-2. Tavares fouls it off.
A splitter from Matsui.
Tavares fouls another one off. And he stays alive.
Runs charged to Alec Jacob. So to strike out Julio Rodriguez to begin the inning, but the 2 walks really hurt him. One of those walks turning into a run. The other one is at second base right now.
2-2 pitch. Tavares hits one into center field. Merrill backing up. He's under. He makes the catch. 2 outs. Solano does not tag.
First and second, 2 down, and Ben Williamson.
And now Ben Williamson, the rookie,
fly to right, with a little number in front of the plate, and grounded
to the plate.
0 for 3 from his number 9 spot of the order.
He's the 9 hitter for Seattle. First pitch to him is shot ground ball. Sheets has it, flip to Yuki, and that'll do it. But Dylan Moore, with a 2-run single, has made it harder for the Padres. Mariners lead 4-1. Munoz will try and complete the 4-out save. We'll be right back.
4-out save.
Bottom of the 9th. Andres Munoz looking for a 4-out save. Dylan Moore gave him 2 insurance runs. On the first batter that Munoz will have to face in the 9th is Jake Cronenworth. He gets the ball to the Padres order. That's 99 at the core of the zone. Strike 1. Inside for ball number 1.
Padres looking for some 9th inning magic here. Trailing by 3.
Cronenworth fouls that ball.
Well, it's 99. So
and it's 1-2.
In 19 innings prior to this outing for Munoz. 8 walks. He's also got a good secondary pick, Don. That's the slider. High whiff rate. 56%.
Here we go.
Yeah, not a lot of contact.
Yeah.
Payoff pitch from Munoz to Cronenworth. Cronenworth taps another one foul.
So you got that running fastball, like just for instance, the lefty Cronenworth, right, against the righty. That running fastball away, and then that biting slider down and in. That's dicing and slicing the plate on both edges. But he's got his control.
1-2. Outside.
Got that too. The changeup.
Counting outside at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes here to Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 3 night tonight for Jake.
Cronenworth strikes out, swinging.
The 9th inning.
1 out.
There was that slider
the
we were
9th.
talking about, and it was swing and miss.
And that was a devastating slider
Out of the hand, looks like it's going right
that
for the
Cronenworth
catcher's
swung
mask.
over top of.
Down. Swinging right over the top. Very tough pitch to square up. Hits the high whiff rate.
Here's Elias Diaz.
Elias Diaz.
And he fouls the first pitch back into the net. 0-1.
Yes, 0 for 3. Struck out in the 2nd, flat out to center in the 5th, and in the 6th.
One just outside. Good take from Diaz.
101. The fastball that missed.
Diaz fouls another one off the back of the net.
Slider did make contact, but
And it is 1 ball, 2 strikes on Elias.
Up there too much.
With 1 out in the bottom of the 9th. And his Padres down by 3. Here's the payoff pitch from Munoz.
Well, he's a
Up high,
guy, is he not?
2-2.
Munoz? I mean, he is every ounce of effort into every single pitch.
Two balls, 2 strikes here to Elias Diaz. An 0 for 3 night tonight for the Padres catcher.
Here's the 2-2. Diaz fouls another one off. He'll stay alive.
Padres took a 1-0 lead on a Gavin Sheets home run back in the fourth. 4 unanswered runs since then by the Mariners.
2-2 delivery. Diaz hits a high fly ball to left field. Randy's backing up at the track. He's under it though. He makes the catch. And the Padres are down to their final out.
Too high.
Got under it a little bit too much.
That'll bring up Jason Hayward.
And now the last hope for the Padres is Jay Hay.
1 for 3. He has fly to center, single to left, and struck out swinging. He's 2 for 2 against Munoz with 2 home runs.
Munoz has one
Jason Hayward.
roll to the outside of the plate. Ball 1. That one just misses outside. Good take by Jay Hay. 2 balls, no strikes. That one is 99 right down the pipe for strike 1.
Changing speeds on that heater.
And Munoz notches
Rain falling again.
back into this at bat. Jay Hay ground ball. It's fair. Cal couldn't tag him. Flip to first. That'll do it. The Mariners win 4-1 on a rainy night in San Diego. Munoz 4-out save. Dylan Moore 2 insurance runs in the ninth.
Winning last night, winning again tonight.
And the Mariners have won both games so far against the Padres in this series. See y'all later. RB out. Peace.
They celebrate and dance again.